Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day one of our mindfulness moments challenge. I think I'm going to change it from challenge to journey. We have enough challenges to deal with at the moment that I think we could all use a little bit of positivity in our journey. And that, I suppose, is the inspiration of this whole thing, is in the midst of some very interesting times where there are a lot of unknowns, a lot of perhaps anxious feelings, perhaps some fear. I think to consciously take the time every day to let all of that go and focus on the positive things, focus on things that we take for granted that are no less miraculous besides us not noticing them. They really are miracles. And I think I'd like to just bring our attention to the wonders that we still do experience every day. I am first and foremost a yoga teacher. That is my absolute first love. And so what I have decided for today, for day one, is going to be a bit of an introduction. So a little bit of movement, mindful breathing, and a settling in to this new space, this new routine, this new dynamic of living. We will just go through some gentle warm-ups and some movements, some classic yoga poses that really open us up, because I'd like to focus on opening up the heart, just to aid in this transition, so we open our heart, open our minds, open our lives to living in the best possible way under whatever circumstances we are in. So I am very very grateful to have you all joining me, and shall we begin? Okay, so first thing is first, let's take a very comfortable seat. So whether you are sitting cross-legged or your legs are stretched out in front of you, you're sitting on a chair, your back is leaning against something, whatever feels comfortable, start there. All right, and really notice how your sitting bones root down, how they ground you, they hold you. And let the lower half of your body, the part that's connecting to the ground, that's connecting to the earth, let that really stabilize you. And from there, allowing a beautiful lightness to enter the spine, enter the neck, length entering the top side of the body. Let's let our eyes gently close and start to take a few deep breaths. Settling into the space, into this moment. And start to deepen your breaths. Really actively filling the belly, letting your navel rise away from the spine as you inhale, and as you exhale, letting it all contract and everything relax. Taking a moment to notice how you're feeling mentally, physically, emotionally, and just notice it. We tend to label our feelings as good and bad and create this attachment, and starts a little bit of a whirlwind in our minds. So try now to release those labels and just notice. Just notice how you feel. And let whatever it is that you feel just be there until it's not anymore. And let it go. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Breathing in and out. Last one, deepest breath today. And out. Beautiful. Letting your hands come to rest on your knees, wherever you feel comfortable, using them as a point of stability. Let's start to bring movement into the body. Inhaling, nice deep breath here at the top. And as you exhale, dropping your ear to the shoulder. Keep both of your shoulders nice and relaxed here. Nice open heart, long spine. Just opening the side of the neck. Inhaling again, and as you exhale, let's tuck this chin, running it along the collarbone to connect to the center of the chest. Opening up the vertebra at the back of the neck. Deep breaths. And inhale, let's roll over to the other side, lengthening through the other side of the neck. Inhale here, and let's exhale, going all the way back down. Chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. And just continue here at your own pace. Just gently starting to wake up the body, warm up the body. Alright, then let's inhale, lifting our head back to center and start to open up the throat. So instead of just collapsing our head back and squishing the neck at the back, we're going to extend our chin to the front corner of the room. So we're really lengthening through the sides of the neck into the throat, opening up the chest, and feel the scapula, the shoulder blades pull together behind your back to really open up the front side of the body. And let's take 1 deep breath here. And as you exhale, let's roll forward, tucking the chin to the chest, hunching over, so you're curling your shoulders forward, rolling the navel in towards the spine. Excuse me. And from here, as you inhale, you're going to roll your body forward, lifting the gaze up and opening the chest. So we're going through some camel rides here is what they call it. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, hunching over, hanging on the knees so you roll over that lower back. Inhale, scooping the head forward, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rolling back. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, rolling all the way forward, lift the gaze. Exhale, rolling all the way back. And let's come back to center. All right. Whew. Taking a moment to settle here. Nice deep breaths. All right. Now using this day 1 as a transition, as settling, I'd like to take some time here for you to really get into your body, to really start to honor it in ways where you do what feels best for you, where you move almost intuitively. So it's best if you close your eyes for this practice and just start to move. So we're going to focus on the upper half of our body. So we'll keep our sitting bones grounded, keep our legs as our stable base, and then let yourself go. So whether you are rocking from side to side, using your arms as a nice deep stretch, whether you're moving forward, whether you're moving back, whatever it is that you're doing, just do it. Just breathe deeply and really allow yourself to warm up. Allow yourself to consciously feel good in your body. Notice the movements that are a little bit tense. Notice the places that are holding a bit more stress, a bit more tension. And try to really breathe into those places. Try to really move deeply and slowly, loosening all of that doesn't serve us anymore. Be sure to keep your breathing deep. Moving as quickly or as slowly as you want, as feels good to you. Let's take 2 more breaths in this movement, letting it be whatever it is. Last breath. Return us to center. Noticing how you feel now after some conscious movement, some presence, being here, being where you are. Alright. Stretch our legs out in front of us. Oh la la, give them a little bit of a shake. Loosening them all up. Alright. Reaching your hands out in front of you or your feet out in front of you. Let's just start to roll the wrists and the ankles in an outward direction. So getting a little bit of coordination going here. Loosening up the joints. Try to keep your legs nice and active, your arms nice and straight. So you're really isolating the movement over the joints. And then change direction. Beautiful. Alright, let's give ourselves one nice big stretch, lifting all the way up. Inhale here and exhale. Big circle around you. Nice. Alright, so we'll swing our legs behind us and come to an all fours position to start with some yoga poses that are really just deeply opening, beautiful in warming and waking up the body. Alright. So most important in this tabletop posture is our knees are stacked directly beneath the hips and our palms are directly beneath the shoulders. Keeping your toes not together behind you, but as an extension of your knees, so keeping them directly behind the knees there. We're going to go through some cat-cows here, very classic yoga variation. So spreading your fingers nice and wide, pressing the fingertips into the mat to try to relieve as much weight off of the wrists as possible. As you inhale, you're going to allow your belly button to grow heavy, reaching down towards the mat, turning your tailbone up towards the ceiling. We're going to lift the chest up, lifting the gaze up, and really arch the body into this back bend, opening up the heart. So this is an inhalation here. And as you exhale, we're going to reverse it. So we're going to curl the tailbone forward, pulling the navel up towards the spine, hunching the shoulders, and letting the head hang. So inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding over. Inhale, open, exhale, hunch. Let's do 2 more of these. Inhale, opening up the chest, exhale, rounding over the spine. Last one, make it nice and deep, arching open the body and hunching over. And let's return to center. Give a little wiggle. Right, so moving into one of our first beautiful heart openers of the day. We're going to step our hands forward. Quite a nice big step here, so that your hips are still stacked on top of your knees. So we're still keeping this 90-degree angle with our legs. And from here, adjusting your hands as much as possible. You might want to take your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. And from here, taking a deep breath in. As we move into puppy pose, we're going to exhale, dropping our chest down to the mat. So we're keeping our hips reaching up to the sky and trying to release our forehead onto the mat. If that's not possible, that's cool. Just go as far as you can. Go as far as feels good. This is one of the first things to really open up the heart, open up the shoulders, open up the body. So let's breathe here for a few moments. Trying to find as much comfort as you can in this posture. If you are familiar with yoga and with the practice and you're feeling a little extra stretch is necessary, you can try to get your chin and your chest onto the mat. So this really opens up the chest so much. It's beautiful. Let's take one more deep breath here. And inhale, starting to lift the chest up. Let's walk the hands back, bringing the big toes together. Let's come to sit back on the heels, coming to child's pose. So relaxing the forehead on the mat, resting your shoulders, relaxing your elbows, just hanging here for a moment. Trying to breathe very deeply here. Child's pose is a classic resting pose. So whenever you need to take a break, and sometimes this pose can be quite challenging, it really compresses the abdomen, the hip flexors over here, putting quite a bit of a different movement into the body. So just honor yourself here, holding only where it feels comfortable. We don't like to push hard in yoga. And just try to breathe. Just try to soften your muscles as much as possible. Try to surrender into these poses. So just taking a few more breaths here. Let's take one last deep breath. Beautiful. And with your inhalation, start to lift the gaze up in front of us and walk the hands back to sit back on the heels. Nice. So if this is uncomfortable, sitting on your knees, then release the pose, sitting on a chair, back in a cross-legged position, whatever feels good. And from here, from wherever you are seated, let's carry on with our heart opening movement. So taking a breath here, let's inhale, extending our arms out to the front. So our palms are facing forward, our shoulders are down, pulling away from the ears, and our palms are an extension of the shoulders, so keeping them level. And from here, as you inhale, we're going to keep our arms at this level, at the shoulder height. We're going to inhale, taking them out to the side, and then moving them as far back as you can. So you're going to feel your shoulder blades behind your back pulling together like this. And that's the movement that we want here. So we want to really open up the chest so you can lift the gaze here even. You'll feel a nice pull going into the shoulders, into the back, and really allow your entire upper body to open up, allowing it to arch open. Taking a deep breath here. Really try to pull those shoulders down away from the ears, opening up the heart. Let's take one more deep breath in. And exhale, countering the pose. We're going to go through a cat-cow kind of like motion, but we're going to give ourselves a nice big hug here. So reaching our arms forward, wrapping your arms around you. Allow this hunch, this rounding in the spine, and tuck your chin. Giving yourself a nice little bit of love, a little bit of support. Taking a breath, and out. Let's unfurl the arms again. Opening the arms out to the side, arching the body, lifting the gaze, shoulders down, open up. Deep breath in. And exhale. Let's reverse it again, but this time taking your other arm on top, wrapping around. Give yourself a nice hug, hunching over the spine. Taking a breath. Inhale, reaching the arms forward, opening them up to the side, arching the body, lifting up. Inhale here. Exhale, rounding over. Taking your other arm on top. Give yourself a hug. Last one. Let's inhale, opening all the way. Open the heart. Exhale. Other arm on top. Give yourself a hug. And let's release. Coming back to center. Taking a breath. Alright. The last few movements of this Mindful Moments Day 1. If you are sitting on your knees, we're going to move into a mermaid pose. Really nice opening of the side body. So you're going to lift your hips and put them to the side. So your heels are sitting beside your hips here. Alright. Finding some comfort here. Try to really lengthen through the body here. Alright. If you are sitting in cross-legged position, that's totally fine. You just stay right where you are. You just do the arm movements. From here, you're going to take your hand that's on the side with your feet. Alright, so if your hips are sitting on the side and your feet are on the other side, you're going to take that hand, planting the fingertips there. Alright, from here, you're going to inhale, lifting your other arm all the way up to hold beside the ear. And then we're going to start to fold. So we're walking that hand over. So we're really opening up the side body here, all the way from the hips to the fingertips. Maybe turning your gaze up towards the palm. Try to keep opening your chest towards the front of the room and pull that shoulder away from the ear so that we're lengthening through the side of the body. Taking a breath. Inhale. And exhale. And let's inhale, returning the body back to center. Release the arm. Alright, stacking our hips back on top of the heels and moving over to the other side. Right, finding your comfort, lengthening up the spine. Again, taking the hand next to the feet. Let's inhale our other arm up to beside the ears, lengthening here through the body. And exhale, walking over to the side, really opening up the side body here. Oh, it feels so lovely. Opening up the chest, gazing up towards the palm, lengthening here. Keep breathing as deeply as you can. Right, let's inhale, going back to center. Exhale the hands down. Alright, and release the legs. Whew. Okay, coming back to our seated position, the way we started the class. We're going to finish off now just with a little meditation. Very short, but a nice way to just center yourself. So you can either stay here in a seated position or you can lie flat on your back and take this as a shavasana, a relaxation. So whatever you choose, allow yourself to become as comfortable as you possibly can. Allow your shoulders to relax, your neck to relax, let your jaw unhinge, space between your eyes, relaxing. Let's take these few moments to very consciously let all tension release from the body. Let all discomfort, release from the body. Because right now, right here, there's no stress. Comfort in the body, an open heart, a deep, steady breath. If you're lying flat on your back, really try to grow heavy in your limbs, feeling your body sinking down into the earth, feeling very held. The more you relax, the more you sink in. Using your breath, keeping it nice and deep. Let's inhale all the love and acceptance, all the peace and the joy that there is in the world, everything that you can possibly fill your body with. Use your breath to fill it in, and as you exhale, allow all that no longer serves you to be released. Inhaling light and love. Exhale to release. Inhaling prana, vitality, life force. Exhale all that no longer lives here. Staying here as long as you want, resting, lying in Shavasana, sitting in your meditative posture. This is where I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that just this little bit of movement, little bit of conscious breathing, conscious feeling has left you feeling a bit more relaxed, a bit more at ease. Thank you. So much gratitude for this life, this body, this world. Namaste.